The other, of course, incident, saga, was the Thomas Brolin affair, not the Thomas Crown affair, the Thomas Brolin affair, which I gather cost the club about £5 million as an operation, let alone his wages. So he sat on the bench. I can remember the Coca-Cola Cup final, them all shouting, "Why is Brolin on the bench?" What went wrong between you and Brolin?
Well, nothing went wrong. We were probably the first club to recognise the change in terms of the change that was happening in football, that clubs would need bigger squads. So I set about producing a bigger squad. The same thing happens now. Manchester United, Poborski, Jordi Cruyff was at Liverpool on Saturday. Berg, the boy they bought from Czechoslovakia. You know, you need good players, and just because you bring someone in for whom you have paid a lot of money does not necessarily mean that he is better than what you've got. But what you have to have is enough players to deal with the strains and stresses and the number of games that you're going to be involved in these days if you're going to be successful.
We were lent on by the management by saying, look, you've got £5 million invested in this guy, Howard, you're not playing him.
Well, to a degree, you know, I could sense that people were saying that, but I mean, the manager has to do what the manager thinks is right, and over the years, my record, particularly at Leeds, in terms of the players I brought in, was very, very good. I mean, I could string out 10 or 12 players who were brought in for big fees, reasonable fees, who were all massively successful.
Yeah, they're reaping the benefit now. Looking back over your two big jobs in Yorkshire, Sheffield Wednesday the first time, not the other time, and Leeds now. Have you come to a decision now, you're 54, saying that you're a month older than me, actually. I'm interested in all these things. As you look back, where were you happiest, do you think, Sheffield or Leeds?
I think, funnily enough, the two occasions that provided me with most satisfaction were both occasions when we came out of what was then the old second division. Because that is a hard, I mean, the three things I'm proud of in the career is getting out of that division 3 times and never being relegated. It's a hard slog getting out of there. I mean, Dave Bassett's down there now, 46 games. If you do well, you get a few games in the cup and so on and so forth. The grounds vary, the stadiums vary, there's a lot of pressure, you've got the playoffs, you don't get an easy game, 6 can get into the playoffs, then there's a relegation situation. And on both occasions, in both dressing rooms, we had a team spirit you could cut. And having been in that division as long as they had, both Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds, there was a massive sigh of relief from everyone associated with it that now got into what they said was the ultimate, the big time. And I said, you know, the old Churchill one, it's not the end, it's not the beginning, it's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Howard Wilkinson, the man, there is a Howard Wilkinson, you didn't know what have the easiest reputation with regards to your communication with the press and so on. But there was a deeper Howard Wilkinson. You were an academic, you were a university graduate, you are a deep thinker, you are a lover of wine. I gather you have a massive collection of red wine, is that right?
Yes, I've got a few bottles in the cellar.
How many?
As it stands at the moment, I've probably got, I don't know, 40 or 50 cases.
Yeah, but this is not to drink, presumably. This is, or is it to drink? Or is it laid down?
My wine's to drink. There's a lot laid down. If it's laid down to drink, it's not laid down to sell. No, I buy it to drink it.
So is Howard Wilkinson at 54 really now the pure soccer person that he has been for those 30 years, if you like? Is there now another Howard Wilkinson that's going to get out of that character?
No, I think football's always been in my blood. It was the thing that, as a child, consumed me probably for 90% of my life. It's provided me with a fantastic working life, absolutely fantastic, and I hope it will continue so to do. But just like you, I suffered a recent bereavement, my father. And as you get older, you recognise, unless you're totally and utterly stupid, that there are more important things in life. But that life has to, as far as I'm concerned, life has to have a central interest.
Yeah, and of course, as we come to the end of this, the World Cup is obviously crucial to the morale of England and Scotland, of course. But if we don't do very well, it might not be your backside that's tanned this time. That'd be somebody else. That'd be a relief for you, wouldn't it?
No, because you don't. When you stand there or you sit there and you look at other people copping it, and you've copped it yourself, I mean, all you feel is pity for them because you know what they're going through. The fact is that I think we've got some very, very good players now. I think we take possibly the strongest squad we've ever taken to a World Cup, but also history shows that if you want to play England, or if you want to fix up a game against England that you need to win and you want to win, the best time to play them is usually between January and July, right, as a consequence of the rigours of the season that we put them through before then.
I wouldn't be forgiven unless I asked you this. I was talking to Desmond Lynham the other night, and he said, I don't think England are going to make it. They were good 2 years ago in Germany in the Euro Cup, and they haven't done anything the last 2 years. He doesn't think they're going to do very well. Final comment from you on his comment.
Well, I think it's, in terms of the group of players we're taking, I think it's as good a group as we've ever taken, in fact might be better. And I think that the experience we've gained in Europe, particularly the Manchester United lads, will stand them in good stead. And I could see them, I think I can see them getting to the semi-final. If they get to the semi-final, anything's possible.
And there'll be a smile on the face of Howard Wilkinson. And now we see it. Thanks very much indeed, Howard. And, well, good luck anyhow.
Thank you.